Constellation TAURUS, a very popular spaceship among citizens. Very good firepower with 4 size 5 guns, decent cargo space size of 174 SCU, fantastic tractor beam position and functionality for easy loading or unloading your precious cargo. Very good airlock doors placement for quick exit or entry to your ship while you are in space. All in all, an amazing piece of machinery. Hello citizens and welcome back to the channel. People often like to fly Taurus solo, and this is actually the point of today's video, because I want to show you how to maximize your weapons DPS or damage per second hugely by doing some component changes and a few tricks to squeeze even more power from these new components. Today I'm gonna also show you the best weapon loadout for this ship, and I will test the DPS firepower with stock components and with upgraded components. And of course I will explain what all that have to do with playing solo in Star Citizen. And let me be clear from the start here, I'm not saying that playing Star Citizen solo is better than multi-crew gameplay, okay? I'm just pointing out that in case you play solo, you can squeeze more power to the ship guns, and I just want to make sure that you have that info and use it when you need it. Let's not forget that Maze is back in the game, so you want to start playing those ERTs and VAUGHN missions, because Maze pays out better than VAUGHN, and best thing is that you can sell Maze in Grimhex. So first that I'm gonna do is test the Taurus firepower with stock components. Only thing that I will change on the stock Taurus is weapons, where I will use size 5 attritions instead of size 5 Galdarines. Everything else stays stock. So let's start the test. This is what you get with stock components on your Taurus. So maximum power that my system can generate is 24. I also have 35 shots available before my weapon needs to recharge. And this is the main thing that I want to upgrade, because higher numbers means more shots that I have available when fighting. Let's see how long you can fire once you press that fire button before weapons are depleted and need recharge. I will use a stopwatch so that it's easier to see the change after the component upgrade and tweaks. Okay, let's say around 7 seconds. Maximum number of shots through the power management that I can get with stock components is 52 shots if I transfer some power from my engines. But as you can see, now you have only 1 bar on your engine, which means that you will have less maneuverability and way slower boost recharge rate, so I don't recommend that you fly like this. So with 52 shots available for each weapon, let's see how long we can fire before weapons need recharge. Okay, 10 seconds. Well, not bad, but now I'm gonna show you how you can push this even more. For that we will jump to DPS Calculator website, and I will tell you which components you need to change, and then I will apply that final tweak that any solo player should use if you want maximum weapon efficiency from your Constellation Taurus. Okay, so we are on DPS Calculator page, and here we have our Constellation Taurus with stock components. First, I will change Galdarine repeaters with attrition 5 repeaters, just because I love to use them, since it is easier to soft dead ships with lasers than with cannons, for example. Okay, now you can see that we have like 35 shots per weapon, which is very low. So let's change that by replacing our power plant with better ones. I will take Luke's core power plant and change both of them. Now you can see that we have maximum power plant output of 26, and before it was 24. You can also see that our gun's DPS is raised from 35 to 52 shots per weapon. But I think we can do even better than this. So let's change one of the coolers to Avalanche Military A cooler, and what we can see, more DPS to our guns. Now we have 61 shots per weapon. Can we do better than this? Yep, we can through the power management. So let's take 1 pip from engines and add it up to our weapons. And again, we have more DPS. Now it is 70 shots per laser repeater. Awesome. Way better than initial 35 with stock components, isn't it? And now, my fellow citizens, it's time for that final touch which you need to do if you play your Constellation Taurus solo. The thing is that Taurus have a turret with two size 3 Panthers, which are energy weapons. What you need to do to have extra DPS on your main guns is strip them down. Remove them from the ship because you don't use them and they will still take some power from your main guns. Watch now. Removed, and here we have 5 more shots per main weapon, which is now 75. You can apply this on any ship in Star Citizen that have turrets with energy weapons and reroute power to your main weapons. Hell, even Drake Corsair is good again if you use this technique and take his turret weapons down. Now one more thing I like to change on my Taurus, and that is shields. I like to use parapet since it has better HP and fastest recharge rate. Now let's get back to the game where I will quickly make those changes and then we will make the final weapon fire test so that we can see how long we can fire before weapons needs recharge. We are back in the game. Let's first change one cooler with this avalanche. Now let's change both power plants and use Lux Core. You can leave Quantum Drive if you want, and let's change shields to parapet. Don't forget to save all changes. Now I'm gonna change the weapons. I will use my favorite size 5 attritions, which are currently the best weapons for ERT bounty hunting and VAUGHN missions. And the most important thing, I will remove turret weapons, for that additional 5 shots per every weapon. Now just save the changes and we are ready for firing test. Very nice, almost 15 seconds, and that is the double of the initial stock components fire test, which was around 7 seconds of constant fire before recharge. Now you can see how you can transform your Constellation Taurus into a killing machine for bounty hunting missions, for example. I have a quick question for you guys. What is your preferred weapon loadout and where do you use your Constellation Taurus the most? Feel free to leave your answers in the comment section. Now let's see how effective this loadout can be in the actual bounty hunting gameplay. Okay, now let's see how fast we can soft death this Hercules, probably a C2 or A2. Oh, we have a little rubber banding or desync. An amazing fire rate, and he is red. Now you need to stop shooting for the moment, you know, you need to be careful not to destroy the ship. And here we go. The target is soft dead. And now with this other C2 I will try to show you how fast I can destroy the ship, which means I will start fire and I will shoot until he is dead. And his shield's already down, he is red. Here you go, the ship is dead, and I think I had 9 more shots in each laser, you know, so yeah, a real killing machine. This was one of the VAUGHN missions, and after I killed all the ships I finished with crime stat 4, as you can see. This is what happens when you play VAUGHN missions without taking down the comrade. Here I have a guide on how to avoid that, plus you will learn how to take down any comrade in Star Citizen. So feel free to watch this after this video. I hope you learned something today. Until the next one, may the force be with you all. Vader over and out.